Good morning, guys. So welcome to your daily spirit vibe for June 28th. So I'm going to ask you to start to just like this video because I will definitely forget. There's no doubt about it. I'm just in another place where it's just, it all comes out. I don't even think, I don't fucking think sometimes. I think about the right things anyway. Fucking YouTube, the fuckers deleted one of my channels. I don't know, pumps, whatever you want to call it. Channel message. We call it a message to somebody. It was really good. I know that, okay, maybe that word shouldn't have went in, but what other word you use? Who just doesn't have the right ring to it. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't. Okay, let's get into it. So I am using my astrology deck, okay? The Black Moon Tarot, Black Moon Astrology card, sorry, and the Light Saves Tarot. I'm here with my new guide, which I'm kind of laughing about because I just said to him, you know, you thought you were going to die, you now get on YouTube again. He's still on YouTube, he's fantastic. So let's get into this. I like to have my decks. 4 and 2, I'm going this way because this deck is just so big. So big. I have been up hours and hours and hours. I'm creating new rituals. more. The inspiration just flows to me. It just flows. See, when you get so much work, you have something to work with, it just flows. We have another miserable day in Ireland. It's like, not even worth looking at, but I just tend to gravitate to the outdoors because in Vedic I'm a Taurus and I'm a really Vedic. I'm a real Taurus. Even though I'm a Gemini, I'm a Taurus. Green, countryside, always appeals to me. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had a card. No, they just said you haven't. Take the boat. Keep it in reverse. I don't know why the card is in reverse. Okay. Okay, so the card we have at the end is number 33. We have the 9th house and it talks about having fate. It says fate, but the 9th house is naturally the house of Jupiter, of spirituality. They have a voodoo, voodoo. They have a Ouija board. I actually have one here. It's given to me a number of years ago. I actually only used it recently for the first time. I was always a bit scared of it. I think that's my Catholic upbringing. You don't do that, you'll summon the devil. I should know better, but yeah, I was a bit scared. I like to use that word. I never used one, so I didn't want to use one because I've heard of so much bad things, but then, you know, I know how to protect myself and I know what to read energy. There's no one reads energy better than me. So I don't know. I feel like someone could have their moon sign in Sagittarius, okay? Or their moon could be in the 9th house placement here, okay? Which makes them very much spiritual within. So, because the moon really talks about being internally, how you think and how you feel. You mightn't look like it to the outside. You know what I mean? You could be a Cancer sun to the outside, but which Cancer rules the fucking moon as well, duh. But it's kind of like what's internally within a person here. That someone has an awful lot of faith and deep spirituality, and I feel like because the 9th house talks about astrology as well, but it talks about higher learning, so I do feel like someone is quite intelligent here and someone is quite educated on matters of spirituality, but you wouldn't think it if you met them, or you wouldn't think it to look at them on the outside, which we all know we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but hey ho, Amy's judged every single fucking day this week. Every week, all her life, she doesn't give 2 fucks about it. I feel like someone as well, because like I'm really drawn to, someone could have Venus in their 3rd house. Is it Venus? Yeah. Someone could have Venus in the 3rd house. Sorry guys, I no glasses on me anyway, but just look at this, look at here. See this is the symbol of Venus. It's in the 3rd house, which is a natural house of Gemini. So somebody could be like a really outgoing person in their love life, okay? Because Venus talks about love and luxury and money. Someone could really make their money through online stuff and through marketing or through the internet. It feels like someone is a really good communicator as well, which is seems to be a rare quality in a lot of people, to be able to communicate very efficiently, is my sense here, okay? It feels like somebody likes to collect things as well, because Venus rules Taurus, and obviously Venus rules Libra, but Taurus rules collection. So I do feel like someone has a collection of some artifacts, because Taurus also rules history. Because I love history. History is my favourite subject, actually. Well, always was my favourite subject in school. And looking at my daughter's school report, she's fucking really good at history as well. Because I could always remember dates and names and times and things like that. Like geography, useless. Oh, fucking useless at geography. Really bad at geography. But history, I was always really good at. Look at that, they said. Oh, it's the one that dropped down. But I went on this card, or Saturn, which is the truth. So somebody has to realise their spiritual truth, and probably the truth of their own soul, and something that they know deep within. It's almost like someone's trying to deny aspects of self and deny aspects of their soul, because it feels like somebody's soul is really calling out on them to do something, to change something, to manifest something different and something better in their life, and they're just sitting there twiddling their thumbs. Like, I want to do that with a nail. So I don't know, maybe somebody does do that, you know what I mean? You've got to watch my mannerisms. You should watch it. I have to start really watching my mannerisms. Somebody's twiddling their thumbs about doing something here, okay? And it's the truth. Someone needs to pay off some karma, because that card that fell on. What is Saturn? It's the fourth card I'll show you now. It's Saturn, and it's the truth. But Saturn is the planet of karma, but Saturn is a great teacher. Great teacher. So someone could be a really great spiritual teacher, or someone has something quite spiritual within them they could bring out and start teaching people, if they'd only just listen to what their soul is trying to tell them, is my sense, okay? So let's get into this. So the first card we have is number 13. We have Aries. I am. Feels like someone is really riled up in a really passionate, good way though. Because it feels like somebody is really like, has this spark and this enthusiasm within them to do something, to create something, to be something more than what they currently are. Because it feels like somebody's not satisfied with everything that they have around them now. I'm not saying they're a greedy materialistic person, but it feels like there's just a void within someone here that they want more. They feel like there's more they can give, or there's more that they can do, or there's more to life and how they're living it. Do you know what I mean? So it feels like somebody's really soul searching here, is my sense, okay? And if, look, I keep tapping here, so I don't know whether someone wants to communicate something, or I don't know whether it's about somebody's like has a lot of love and compassion within them that is still there. It's there for something, maybe for something or for somebody. But to me, it feels like it is something creative, and it feels like someone needs to let loose with their creativity. I do it all the time. It's amazing. It's a free fucking feeling. Is my sense. Now I do get the sense where somebody really aggressively does go after what they want. So it feels like you don't have fear. Somebody who doesn't have fear, they can go after what it is that they want. And I like that in a person, because you know, many people told me in my life, you can't do this and you can't do that. I'm gonna fucking do it all. Who's gonna stop me? The only person that can stop me is myself. So that is a message to you. The only person that can stop you is yourself. So I feel like someone needs to, in the really positive sense, aggressively go after what it is that you want, and don't allow fear or anything else to stop you, okay? Don't allow naysayers, opinions and judgments of you stop you. All my life I've been judged. Do I look like I give a fuck? Does it look like I give a fuck? I know you can't really see too closely. Do you see any bags under my eyes? I don't lose a fucking bit of sleep over any motherfucker in this world. I just do my fucking thing. Unapologetic as well, okay? So the second card we have, which I've never even had before, is number 47. We have the Grand Cross, a provoker. And I do like the Grand Cross because it's very lucky. So it feels to me like, I know it says provoker, okay, but it feels like something is coming in on top of somebody, yeah, coming on top of someone. It's going to provoke someone to burst out of whatever bubble that they're in, to go do something, and the word I'm getting is to implement something they've been thinking for a very long time. So that's great. We all need to think about things and have ideas, but what the fuck are you holding on to them in your head for? You need to get out there and make these dreams become a reality before you're too old, is my sense, okay? Because I get the sense where someone feels that they're too old. It feels like someone has just recently, I'm seeing number 60. It feels like someone maybe has just recently turned 60. You may feel that they're too old to go do something. You're not too old. 60 is not old at all. It's not old at all. So just go what you feel is my sense, okay? I don't know, it feels as well that like there's a lot of green in this card, there's a lot, and red, okay? But green can talk about the heart chakra, it can talk about love and compassion and kindness and everything that the heart chakra rules, okay? Red is about your foundation, your security, your money, your home, your finances. Maybe somebody wants to turn that into a business. Sounds a bit random, but that's what I'm getting. Somebody maybe wants to turn something that is within them into a business. Like, and I get that. Like, I have a few business ideas. I want to set up a new business, and it's something that is within me right now, and I want to make a business out of it. So, do you know what I mean? So, take that energy wherever way it resonates for you. But my sense is it's going to be very profitable, is the words that I'm getting for you. And I think someone should really do this and go ahead and do this. It's going to be a right little money maker. That's what they're saying. It's going to be a right little money maker, and it feels like your intentions are pure. And once your intentions are pure, the universe is going to support this every step of the way. And like a grand cross, it feels to me like it's very positive. It feels like it's an omen that you've got to go do this, or you need to do this, okay? Because every time I just keep looking right in this, look, you're right on target. It's like a fucking target. You're right on target for something. This is something that's really, really fated and predestined, but with like, because like the triple cross is very positive. Okay. It feels like there could be negative forces trying to stop you achieving something. Hey, story of my fucking life. I have all these dark energies trying to stop me. There could be like difficult people and maybe bringing difficult aspects to this, okay? Because yeah, the ground cross would be a square then. Would be a square. So there's definitely opposition. There's definitely people trying to press your buttons, because I can see all these fucking buttons going down. Someone here is trying to press your fucking buttons to get you to get you angry. Don't get angry. Don't go red. Don't go red. Don't go angry. Go into this heart space and try to look at this from a much higher perspective, okay? Look at it from that 5D reality that you are living in, but you're living in the 3D, but you, like me, have a 5D outlook, okay? And it feels like that's where you need to stay down here in this green energy, with this 5D, and don't be allowing people in your immediate environment try to piss you off, because it feels like there's someone here that's literally trying to fucking piss you off over something. Someone who has a sour face. I just keep fucking getting that, a sour face. And now I'm seeing those sour sweets, like they're the chewits. Are they chewits? I don't know if they're chewits, but I don't know. But they're really fucking sour bitter. So someone who's really sour and bitter trying to rise you up in some shape or form. Just tell this person to fuck off. It's really that simple. Fuck off. Okay, so the third card we have is Pisces, I believe, number 24, but it came in reverse. So someone doesn't believe, someone doesn't have faith in themselves or what they want to achieve. Like Pisces, it's a 12th house. It's like someone wants to stay invisible and just, I don't know, drink an awful lot. It feels like someone is drinking an awful lot here, because Pisces, it rules alcohol and escapism. And it feels like someone has been doing too much of that. It's okay to have a drink, and it's okay to, it's not okay, it's okay to have a drink for social, but not to escape reality. You can't face reality. Someone needs to fucking see really and truly what's right in front of their face here. Because it's like someone wants to live in a fantasy land. No, hello, we're on planet Earth. We don't live in fantasy land. So It's like someone doesn't want to face some hard, cruel facts about themselves and about situations they put themselves into, not other people put you into, situations that you put yourself into. Because it just feels like someone here does have a lot of dreams, but they're just not believing in the dreams, because Pisces is really truly a dreamer, someone who's quite artistic, but they're not believing in themselves, they're not believing in their dreams. You can create anything that you want to create, but you've got to create it in the right way with the right intentions, and to be purely focused on what it's going to achieve in this universe for it to be successful. Do you know what I mean? Because you can have these ideas, but you really got to think behind these ideas. Because like we can all get an idea and then just go with it, and right, you've not done any groundwork or any business. What's the word for it? If you want a business to succeed, you have to, like, you've got to know how to market yourself. Yeah, and you've got to go look at competition. You've got to, look at what are other people doing. So you don't want to do it. I'm an out the box person always all my life, but you don't want to do the same as everyone else, but you don't want to set yourself up for a fall either. Okay, you've got to kind of go somewhere in the middle. You don't want to go out with completely something far-fetched that people are going to look at you like you're fucking crazy, like they look at me every day naturally anyway. Okay, but it just feels like you need to come down, because it just feels like some of it's a bit extreme, or some of it's a bit airy fairy ego. It's just not going to work, I feel. So it's like you need to simmer it back down a bit and maybe tweak it a little bit, and then it's going to be successful. Then you need to go and achieve this, you need to go do this. Okay, so the fourth card that we already had is number 6. We have Saturn, the truth. Okay, so there's definitely been some truths going to be exposed. This is somebody's karma. Saturn's teaching you. Saturn is a great teacher. He's going to teach you, and you're going to teach him the fucking hard way or the easy way, but that's entirely your karma, whatever way that goes for you. Do you know what I mean? It feels like somebody is, like, I don't mean like a slow learner as in they're thick or they're stupid, but it's like someone keeps making the same mistake and it's not learning the lesson. They are not evolving spiritually. Okay, that's what we're here to do. We're here to grow, we're here to heal, we're here to evolve the soul, and someone has not been doing an awful lot of that, and you're going to get karma. There's no way Saturn's going to let you just go around doing the same old thing. Or what? He doesn't see you. He sees everyone else but doesn't see you. None of us can escape the energies of these planets. They're there. They are here for a reason. Like they are here. They are the way that God can communicate to us through the planets. They are the language of the skies. It's up to us to be able to interpret that. Okay, so it just feels like, I don't know, I'm just seeing a flamingo, and then I can see like the head go down. So it's kind of like someone's burying their head in the sand, facing a lot of heavy fucking karma, and they deserve it, is my sense, because it's the truth. It's the truth. Okay, so let's get to for Aries. I am. Okay, we have the King of Swords, so we could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra and Aquarius masculine. You don't have to be. So somebody's made a very cold and calculated decision. Okay, you definitely, even though you could say it was made on logic, I feel like someone didn't make such a fucking logical decision, and now they're running and escaping from a decision that they've made that was really wrong and brought a lot of fucking pain, brought a lot of karma. Okay, somebody is moving, things are moving really fast for someone. It feels like someone's whole life has just changed. Part of their life has just ended, and look what we have with it. It's a major card. We have the World. So cycles have been closed down here. Massive chapters in someone's life. It just ended very fast. There was no pre-warning, there was nothing, like wake up, boom, slapped in the fucking face with this fucking heavy karma. This is judgment from the divine for something that you've done, and it feels like Someone may have done something quite aggressively here. Okay, feels like somebody was very impatient. They did something, they made decisions, or they did something without thinking. They were definitely very cold decisions that I don't feel paid off here. I really don't feel that they paid off. Okay, strong Pisces, could be Pisces with the World as well. It just feels like somebody's been walking on a tightrope this last while, and they've lost their balance. They've lost their balance in life in some way, okay? And a lot of things have ended, but it's like they got away to be able to be free of something. So it feels like there was a lot of stuff going around externally to somebody, and they were able to free themselves from this and end massive, it feels like a massive part of their life or something, because being in that bubble, right, it was very channeling. It was. So now it feels like, yes, it's easier, but where do I go from here? So it feels like someone is, because with the World, you're closing down a massive chapter of your life. So it's time to open up that new chapter and go with these ideas. Go with these ideas. Oh, okay. Somebody wants to reunite with someone here, and it doesn't, and it could be someone at a distance. With the World, can talk about travel. Now, when we say reunite, guys, it doesn't mean that you know this person in this lifetime. This could be a past lifetime. Oh, look, the king has come out again. This could be a past life lover, or someone that you've known for a past life. Okay, someone that you're going to meet up with in this life. It doesn't always have to be sexual either. Do you know what I mean? But we've got 2 nights, and 2 nights is a reunion with someone you've not seen in quite some time. So this lifetime, past lifetime for sure. Okay. And King of Swords did come back out again with that Knight of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is a lot of water and air here so far in the tarot cards, at least anyway, okay? It does feel like someone has something that they want to ask someone, or they want to propose to someone. That doesn't always have to be marriage, but it could be marriage, you know what I mean? But it just feels like someone has a genuine offer for somebody here, and it feels like they're coming from a very good place. Very good place is what I feel, okay? Feels like someone's going to have to really use their logic in making this decision, because it feels like it's going to be, like, I don't want to say an ultimatum, but I do feel like whatever this offer is coming to someone here is something that you're going to have to think about, but not overthink about it, you know what I mean? But feels like you need to weigh up everything in a very logical way here, okay? But don't over fucking think it. This is the worst thing for people, that they overthink things, okay? Think about making a decision, go with it. That's it. Don't need to fucking harbour. So it feels like someone likes to harbour and hold on to things and take their time to make a decision. I get that, because like I'm a Virgo rising in tropical, but I'm a Taurus sun in Vedic, so yeah, I have so much air in my chart, but then I have that bit of earth, which sometimes can be a good thing, because you know, you can't be too much in the head with the air, okay? So it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like someone is like a hopeless romantic, and it feels like someone has made some bad moves in love in their life, okay? Made some really bad decisions. Because I'm hearing only fools rush in, so someone definitely did rush in with that Aries card, with that King Knight Sword, rushed into a situation, running straight back out of it twice as fucking quick as my fucking sense. We have the Hermit at the end, so we could be dealing with a Virgo, we don't have to be. Someone has definitely been hibernating, or gone into exile, gone into hiding, okay, to try connect with their soul self, to try and get some sort of enlightenment into how did this even come about, what happened here, do you know what I mean? Like, how did I get myself into this situation? It feels like someone probably didn't see their situation until slap back in their face, do you know what I mean? It's like, how the fuck did this happen, do you know what I mean? Quite easily, if you're not watching what you're fucking doing, or you're not thinking, or you rush in, do you know what I mean? Or you're not grounded. So it feels like someone had their root chakra was, you know, going too fast, okay? It was just they needed to balance their energy. So someone's energy system was completely out of fucking whack. And if your energy system is out of whack, you're out of whack. You know what I mean? You cannot be in whack if everyone else is out of whack. You just can't be, okay? Balance the chakras. Check your energy, and that'll tell you what day you're going to have. Do you know what I mean? And even take a look out, like, be very mindful of the clothes that you pick. Yeah, I say to all my clients, when you walk into me, I'm like, your root chakra's black. How do you know that? Well, I'd say, well, one guess is look at the cooking clothes that you're wearing. Do you know what I mean? And it works out anyway, which I know is psychically, but even, you know, it's very telling with the clothes that people wear. I wear a lot of white, but it's not because my crown chakra is blocked, it's because I want to find inspiration. You know, and that is probably why, even though I don't consciously realise it, like, because if I'm out shopping and I look at something, my daughter's like, oh no, I've got something else white. I don't even realise it, do you know what I mean? But it is, obviously, it's a crown chakra colour, but, you know, I don't be consciously going looking for something in white. You know, I like it. I get it. That's it. Okay, 2 for Pisces. 7 of Wands. Oh, okay. Somebody's trying to really go within, and I felt that even with that Virgo, with the Hermit card, that someone is trying to soul search and trying to figure shit out, is the words I'm getting. Oh, because somebody was all over the place. Okay, somebody wants this wish fulfillment with somebody or something. Okay, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Someone definitely, because we have the Pisces card in reverse, and this can talk as well about someone going overboard or drinking, someone drinking way too fucking much here. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands upright, but we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, 7 of Wands. I do like this actually. Oh, I'm getting blood on here. Someone is getting into a space of Zen. Okay, I love it in this deck because look at this, you can really see someone is just, and I was talking about a fucking bubble now. Somebody's in this bubble, in this Zen state, trying to meditate, trying to raise their vibration here, trying to work and stay in their power, in their own energy. And if you look, you can see how the solar plexus is just gleaming. So somebody's very, like, trying to really work on their power and get into that really powerful place after something, their power is taken from them or something like that. And they're trying to really work on self within a very protected bubble, so it feels like they're protecting themselves from a lot of negative energies or negative people, because look at this, we have 7 of Wands. So 7 of Wands will talk about like aggression and fights and people trying to provoke, and we do have that card, provoker. Someone's trying to provoke someone here, and someone's trying to really stay in a very balanced state, as if fuck off, I'm balancing my fucking chakras here, fuck you, kind of sort of a thing, and try not to let anyone's energy get them out of their energy. Okay, definitely. King of Wands in reverse, someone who's a fucking fuckboy. 27 as I said that. Like, King of Wands in reverse is someone who has absolutely no fucking respect for themselves. They definitely don't have any respect for women. They have no respect for their sexual energy. Someone who fucking fucks everything that's inside. Someone who's just really gone downhill is my sense, drinking too fucking much, not a bit fussy, not interested in work, not interested in anything, took the eye off the fucking ball of where they wanted their life to go. And that's, you know, what I was saying up there is kind of like, until it bang slapped in the person's face, like, how the fuck did this happen? But yeah, it was happening over some time, but they didn't see themselves declining on this path of destruction till they got destructed, until Saturn slapped something in this person's face. It's kind of, how the fuck did I get here? What, you didn't see yourself going there? See, this is the thing. So like King of Wands, especially in reverse as well, can talk about someone having a really big ego. Do you know what I mean? Ego. Self-destruct, somebody who's really self-destruct in a really massive fucking way. And it was only when, because it's all those buttons, it's only when they press those buttons, it's kind of like, how did this happen? It feels like people around them could clearly see that this was going to happen to someone, but I don't know. There's 2 cards that talks about a lot of drinking there, so maybe someone was drinking. Like, I don't feel drugs, to be fair, I don't. It just feels like someone's doing a lot of drinking, a lot of being a fucking man whore. Could be female fucking whore, but it's someone in that masculine energy that they can do what they like and they can treat people how they like, and I don't have to be held accountable for my behaviour, my action. I can do it a lot. My fucking ego's so big, I can do it. Fuck off. That's what someone taught until my favourite bad boy slapped something in their face, because you just can't do wrong to people. You can't do wrong in life and think that what nobody sees, God doesn't see, the plants don't see. Yeah, don't be so stupid. It's like someone who was really fucking stupid here. Okay, let's get 2 for Saturn. 2 for Saturn. The truth. So the truth was slapped into someone's face. Truth, you know what? We all know the truth fucking hurts. Isn't that saying? The truth hurts. Oh, come on. And God love all the parents in Ireland today. Schools are finished today for the summer holidays. That is it, but no alarm clock, so that's a good thing. No need to set an alarm clock. That's what I have to. Okay. Oh! Turn over. So we have the Five of Clubs. Cups. Five of Cups. Somebody is in a very sorrowful place. Someone has definitely lost something. Look at that. Someone is sitting there crying over about something that they lost. Could have lost it in the past, because that's what it talks about. Looking back at the past, being in a lot of remorse, being in a lot of regret, being very anxious and wishing they had made better, more effort, or put more effort into something, or wishing they could have changed something that they did in the past, and is crying over it now. But sure, you know, all these people, it's like, well, when hindsight kicks in, oh, I shouldn't have done this. We should be thinking the time before you make a decision. And that's what I said up there. Someone wasn't thinking about whatever decision they rushed into, they didn't think about it, and it has gone to shit. Their whole life has gone to shit, is what I feel. And it's like, who's sorry now? So someone is definitely doing a lot of crying, looking back, not seeing there's two full fucking cups there, two in the poor me and self-pity mode, to actually turn around and look around. Do you know what I mean? There's two cups still full there. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, oh, I'll just spend like 5 months here moping about the 3 cups that spilled over. I can feel it. I want to say the word, you fucking retard, sorry, but I do. Okay, so for the Saturn, the Truth, we have the Fool. So someone was quite foolish, could be dealing with Aries. Plus we already have Aries here with the first card, astrology card is Aries. And King of Wands can be your fucking Aries too. So strong Aries energy here. And we have the Queen of Swords. So King and Queen of Swords is the matching pair. So it feels like this King and Queen of Swords are not talking to one another. This woman has her fucking back to him. You know, I know he's above her, but she has the back turned to him, doing her fucking thing, focusing on herself, focusing on the future, when he's just sitting down there kind of looking, oh, how the fuck did this happen? It just feels like there's no communication here. It feels like one or both are quite cold to one another. She definitely has her back turned to someone here, for sure. Could be someone who was trying to disrespect her. King of Wands is very disrespectful to women. Very disrespectful. If it does feel like someone was acting quite foolish, someone just did not do the right thing, someone rushed into a situation elsewhere, someone else doesn't have to be. Made a disastrous decision. Now was sitting around moping. They didn't trust. They didn't have faith in God. I just heard they took fucking Satan's gift and didn't take God's gift. They were very foolish and they're paying a heavy price. And the will with Saturn there, they just will, there's no doubt. Any one of us will. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we do something wrong, karma's going to get you. Like, Saturn is going to fucking definitely dish out something. So, and I love this because it's actually very like my amethyst I have here, the same. So someone could have an amethyst like this, or just meditating and sitting with a fucking amethyst, trying to work on that third eye chakra, trying to make their intuition a little bit more stronger, really trying to develop themselves is what I'm getting, trying to really trust in God and the divine and go within, and it feels as well, excuse me, connecting more with their guides and trying to trust and listen to their soul and what their guides are trying to guide them and show them, because the Hermit as well that we had earlier can talk about our spirit guides really helping us. So I do feel like someone's spirit guides have been really trying to help someone here, but they were being foolish. They wouldn't listen. They didn't go within. Yeah, because what I just heard was excuse me, they trusted what other people said rather than trusting their own intuition. Or going in and listening to their soul self. What does your soul have to say about this? Or God forbid even connect to the fucking higher self. The higher self knows it all, but so many people fail to do this, okay? You've got to connect to your higher self. And I feel like because of that, some woman or some feminine energy has been quite cold and trying to get their back to you. But you deserve it. What do you expect? It's your karma. You can't expect to treat people like shit in this world and think what they're going to come running after you and they're going to be all loving and nice and come here to me, fuck off. That's not how this world works. Do you know what I mean? So it feels like someone really did take the fucking piss out of this person. Do you know what I mean? You take the piss out of a Queen of Swords, God love you. God love you. She gets that sword, she just cut you off. She knows, she doesn't tolerate liars, Queen of Swords. She could be quite hard, but it's someone who demands the truth. Because she's a truth speaker and demands truth. So if somebody got cut off by a Queen of Swords, you've done something fucking wrong here. Because they don't just cut people off because they've got nothing better to do. They cut them off for a very good fucking reason. More than likely lies. More than likely fucking deception. More than likely your foolish fucking behaviour that they're just not going to sit there and put up with and tolerate. And you know what, you don't have to be a Queen of Swords to not sit there and put up and tolerate anything. None of us have to do this. There's nearly 7 billion people in the world. What makes you feel you're so special? That's what I'd like to know. It's the ego. The ego always thinks it. The ego always thinks it. I don't know. There's definitely going to be a reunion. There's definitely going to be maybe some communication over the internet here. Feels like someone's trying to work on their energy, work on their vibration, wants to come in with an offer. They're thinking too long about it over that. King of Swords very much stuck in the fucking head. I don't know. There needs to be some truth spoken with this. If you're drinking alcohol needs to go. It needs to go. So guys, I'm going to leave that there with you, alright? If you're looking for a private reading, all that information is down below. Guys, take care. See you tomorrow.